I'd like to know what your biggest problems are with it, what your biggest issues are on a day-to-day basis with the process of additive manufacturing.
Yeah, cool.
Am I on? Yeah, basically, the main problem we have is engaging designers to change their mindset on manufacturing. Currently, all designers are programmed from start to finish of how they're going to make it at the end. What we have to go in is and change the way they think, taking complex assemblies of 10 parts, merging them together, so that at the end of it, you're only producing one part on the machine. And this is very difficult because there's so many designers out there that are from university and they're all programmed. And we've got to go in and, if you get the right project manager behind you, he'll filter it down and then designers will listen to you. But that is our biggest challenge, is getting a mindset change within designers.
So do you think that's something that should come from the educational institutes as well, that we
Yeah.
should be teaching?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we think we need universities and colleges to sort of take the designers to one side and say, look, just design what you want, worry about how you make it later, because additive manufacturing, it doesn't care what it looks like. And that is, it's a weird thing to say, but if it was, obviously if you're making something that's mass production, like a plastic widget, so to speak, obviously you've got to think of the long term in manufacturing, but for AM, you've got also that design freedom as well. So.
Is there a massive, say, skills gap on the design side? To me, I can see all of this, all the ingredients are there, but you sit down on a computer to design this idea, you must need some 3D design skills.
Well, you need some 3D design skills, but it's not impossible to learn. I mean, you know, we didn't know how to use Photoshop before we knew how to use Photoshop. You know, using Word, using PowerPoint, there is a learning curve, but it's absolutely not impossible. And there are, you know, we have 1,500 registered users of the Fab Lab, who, a lot of them, you know, 60, 70%, had never used any of this design stuff before. And now they're making 3D models and laser cutting and stuff. And it's not that difficult to learn.
Yeah, I mean, we get a lot of customers that come to us with Google SketchUp. You know, there's just a simple free download CAD package. And the CAD packages now, and even at the top end of where we're looking at and what we're using, it's getting to the point now where you can just pick things up, drag, stretch them, do whatever you want to make it quicker, rather than going down the original CAD route of 2D then 3D. And that's our most frustrating thing, is that considering how computerized we all are, so many companies that come to us are still sending us 2D PDFs or 2D CAD drawings. They haven't even got to 3D.
Is it, can I just slot in there? Is it the fact that a lot of young people now and people with leisure time who are playing with this stuff are getting into this space, but is formal education still a bit siloed in that sense?
Massive.
So when you said when designers, were you meaning engineering designers?
No. Sorry, just designers in general.
Just designers in general. So if you're a product designer, you're still thinking in parts.
Yes.
So actually, you should be more like an artist, in that when artists create something, often they create the whole idea, and then they pull it apart on how to produce it.